This is DKS1896 for a contest entry for OD66666. No, I'm just kidding. This is OD66666. I fooled you. Anyway, he's got a contest going on right now. If you haven't checked out DKS1896's channel, go over there and do it. God damn it. Shit. But yeah, he's got a really great channel. He's a great dude, a really nice guy. Yeah. Anyway, so he's doing a contest right now. Your favorite serial killer movies or serial killer, type shit. He's saying, don't do like Michael Myers or Jason or shit like that. He wants like more traditional, psychological, serial killer movies. So anyway, on with the show. This is some of my favorites here. I don't want to pull out the same old shit. Of course, my all-time favorites, is Maniac Henry, shit like that. But I pulled out some different shit that maybe I haven't talked about. Maybe I have, whatever. But first off, I got this Manson DV disc, and that, basically what it is it's interviews. It's real footage from the camp, from when they're staying at the farm. It's the the shit they recorded, like them riding horses naked and doing interviews and all this and that. But yeah, I actually found this at a JCPenney outlet. Really weird, looks bootleg or something. It's got some Asian writing and shit, but yeah, some television internet, or what is that? Telefilms International. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty interesting thing, especially if you're into Manson type shit. It's one to check out. And then I got this one. This is a kind of a rare one. I know it's Jeffrey Dahmer, but you don't see this one talked about much. This was one that's been put out by Dead Alive. The same people that put out Traces of Death and shit like that. But yeah, this is a really low budget Jeffrey Dahmer movie made by a dude named Carl Krug. He directed it and all that shit, and he stars as Dahmer in it. This is a pretty damn close, from what I've read of Dahmer and all that, and I think this movie is pretty close to being, what really happened with Dahmer. I watched the other Dahmer movie with, I don't know, it's like the more mainstream Dahmer movie. And they did some weird shit in that movie that was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I like that movie too, but I prefer this one better, even though this one's a lot, really low budget and the acting's pretty bad. It's really entertaining, good movie, I thought. I liked it. Yeah. And then, Dear Mr. Gacy. This is one, you can find this shit at Walmart, But, this was a really cool movie. It's got William Forsythe in it. It's based on a true story of this kid that, he's in I think, was he in high school or was he in college? He was in college, and he was doing criminology courses and shit like that, and he was interested in serial killers. So anyway, he thought he'd be a slick motherfucker and start like sending Gacy letters and telling him like he's really interested in Gacy, and he's making up shit like saying my parents beat me. I understand where you're coming from. I like I'd like to see your balls and things like that. And yeah. So Gacy's sending him a letter back. He's like, I want to see pictures of you. I want to talk to your little brother. Things like that. It's pretty horny. But yeah. Anyway, off subject. This is a good movie. Was that exciting? That excited you, I think. But yeah. Anyway, this was a cool movie. Good stuff. Whatever. I suck at reviewing shit. I get off track. My mind's stupid. And shut up. And don't answer the phone. This is Nicholas Worth, the man, Mr. Parker's actor. He loves that dude. I love this movie, man. This is just an excellent movie. Basically, he's just a serial killer, and he gets off on, like, diddling with corpses, and, yep, diddling. And, he's just a piece of shit. But, yeah, it's a really cool movie. I mean, basically, it's just it's kind of a slasher movie, but it's more of a serial killer movie because it doesn't have supernatural. What did you say? Diddling? Like touching knobs and twisting nipples and licking holes and stuff like that. Diddling somebody. Perdiddle, right? Perdiddle my nipples. And then I got Tony. It's a British, serial killer movie. It just basically follows this dude around that's a loner. He just don't fit in anywhere. He's just a big weirdo. He watches action movies on VHS. He has this big VHS collection of action movies. I know, what a weirdo. I know. But anyway, yeah. I know, what does it say about us? This guy, they make this movie. We'll make him real weird. We'll make him collecting VHS and shit. What a weirdo. But yeah, anyway, this was a cool movie. It basically follows this dude around named Tony, and he's trying to make friends and stuff, and nobody seems to like poor Tony, so he kills him, you know? And that's basically what it is. I mean, it's good, though. I enjoyed that shit. Then I got a weird one. I wasn't sure whether I should put this in here or not, but this movie is called Lucky, as you can see from the top of the box. Yeah, this is a little underground, low-budget B-movie. Basically, what this one's about is this dude writes stories for cartoons, like does cartoons and shit. And he's a big drunk, you know. So he's always drunk, and he what is that called? He gets writer's block, and he can't, you know, think of a new story. So he goes out and gets some more beer. Then he's drinking and driving, and this dog runs out in the road, and he hits it. And, you know, he's like, oh shit. So he gets out of the car and gets the dog and takes him home, tries to bring him back to health. But anyway, I don't want to give too much away. But anyway, the dog starts talking to him and telling him, you know, at first he's like helping him write the cartoons and things like that, and then he's kind of telling him to start killing people. But if you see the movie, I don't want to give it all away, but if you see the movie, you can see like it's more of a serial killer type movie, even though it has a bunch of goofy shit going on in it. Because, you know, anyway, whatever. Just check it out. I think you may like it, Dave. I don't know. It's kind of cheesy, but it's good stuff. Then I've talked about this one before. This one comes in that Rareflix box set that I got for like $5, but I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was cool. It's the sound quality on this DVD sucks balls. For the first 15 minutes, like the background noises and shit, like they're on the beach and stuff, you can hear the wind blowing, you can barely make out what they're saying. But as the movie goes on, it gets better, you know, when they get indoors and it's not, you know, the sound isn't as bad. It was definitely worth $5 for getting this in a box set. This is just a really different movie. I'm surprised nobody else has talked about this one. If anybody else has seen this one, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. I know Mr. Movie Night went and picked some of these Rareflix box sets up, so if you watch it, let me know what you thought, man. But yeah, this was just a really cool it's more of a psychological movie. There's not a lot of kills and shit in it, but it basically goes like this dude runs out of his head medicine, you know, his psychiatric medicine, and he just starts hallucinating and shit and going crazy. And it's basically just this whole movie's just him slowly going insane. So yeah, it's a good one. And then I got one that's Anthony Perkins, Edge of Sanity. Now that this is more of a, I classify this as a serial killer movie. Now there's a really, you know, shit, I can't think of the word, but yeah, there's a lot of elements in it it's totally, you know, Jekyll and Hyde. Like he makes his formula, it's like almost like looks like he's smoking crack, but he turns him into Hyde and he starts killing prostitutes. It's like a cross between Jack the Ripper and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So if you're into those type stories, this is definitely one to pick up. Good stuff. And it's got Anthony Perkins in it, man. You can't go wrong with him. And then I got Long Pigs. You know, I've talked about this one before. This is a great low budget, just came out not too long ago, and the people that did this movie are super nice. They've talked to me and thanked me for reviewing it, so they're really good guys. This is just a really cool movie. It's done like documentary style about this cannibal, but he's of course he's a serial killer. If he's a cannibal, he's got to go kill the people and eat them. So yeah, this is definitely another one that's worth picking up. Really good. It's done, like I said, it's done documentary style, so it's not really like a movie style, but it's good stuff. Then, you know, I just talked about this, so I'm not going to say too much about this. This is great. I Saw the Devil. Just a damn good movie. And then I got this, Al Pacino and Cruising. It's basically, you know, I talked about this one last time too, so I don't say too much. But he's on the trail of this serial killer that's killing homosexuals. And so he has to go, like, undercover and go to the gay bars and, like, you know, find the killer, pretty much. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's my stack, man. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find something in there that you might pick up or give you some ideas or whatever. I hope you're doing good, Dave. You know, you and the wife. Say it loud. Hi! Louder. I don't think he heard you. Loud. Damn it. Shit. But yeah, man, no, I hope you guys are doing good, man. It was great meeting you guys. You guys are awesome. You know, I hope we can hang out one day again. And, yeah, anybody that hasn't one go to Dave's channel, go there. Go there. And, I'm gonna win. What? Bye!